Thank you, Val. Some teenage boys were hanging out in the streets, pushing and shoving each other around, getting pretty aggressive when some cops gave them each a ticket. Now, they were not stealing, they were not vandalizing anything, and they certainly weren't selling drugs. They were just playing street hockey. Channel 7's Mike Huckman is in Chesterfield Township right now, where some kids are pretty angry because they were slapped with a penalty when they thought that they were playing by the rules. Mike?
Well, Guy, the sign here says watch for children at play, but I think some residents in this subdivision would like to put that universal no symbol across that sign. You know, this time of year you can find a street hockey game being played in just about any neighborhood, especially here in Hockeytown. But you won't find kids playing their favorite pastime on two courts or cul-de-sacs in this Chesterfield Township subdivision because the police here have told them it is against the law. This game of street hockey would not be street legal if it were being played just one block away on Farmbrook Court, a dead-end street, because at least one resident there called police on 6 of these kids and got them ticketed for impeding traffic.
It's just not fair. We've been playing here for what, 2 years, 2 or 3 years, and we can play here where all the cars come through and nobody complains, but in the courts where there's maybe 2 cars an hour, it's just they complain.
I was just furious that these kids got a ticket for playing on a court that is not a through street where they are safe.
The residents who complained did not want to talk to us on camera, saying they've already been threatened and fear retribution for speaking out. But they complain about the kids tearing up their lawns and shrubs and causing other kinds of property damage.
Like when we first started playing out here, we run up on the grass when the ball went on there or whatever. And now if we can't reach it with our stick, we'll crawl up there. You know, we're a lot more cautious about the people's lawns and, you know, their property and stuff.
If those things happened, we as parents, of course, would have taken care of them.
Since being ticketed, the boys have been forced to move their hockey games to another street in the subdivision that has a lot more traffic. It just makes for frequent disruptions of their games, but at least they can play.
Like I told the police, if this is the worst they do, play in the street, then we've raised pretty good kids.
And the residents who have complained about the boys playing street hockey on their street say that the boys could go play at a school parking lot or at a school yard, but the boys who are not yet of driving age say that it's simply too far for them to go, and it's too expensive for them to try to get any ice time to practice on the ice, and that's why they play on the street. Besides, they say, they believe they have the right to play street hockey on the streets where they live. Reporting live from Chesterfield Township, Mike Huckman, Channel 7 Action News. Guy, back to you.
Mike, can they challenge those tickets in court?
They haven't yet set a court date, so they haven't been able to. It was supposed to take place within 10 days of being ticketed. It's going to be 10 days tomorrow, and they haven't heard from anybody telling them when to appear.
All right. Mike, thank you. Now, police say that they did send parents letters last fall warning them that street hockey on the court is considered illegal. And so the cops feel, at least, that they gave the teens enough notice to move their game before spring.
Another